Thank you, guys. So I'll tell you, we don't have enough time for me to tell you the other like 8 years in between there of the Nashville story. I'll tell you all, like, I've had a couple deals in town. I've had a couple disappointments. And it's been the craziest ride of my life. The last one was at the end of the pandemic. I was signed to Warner Brothers. We were going into 2020 and going into 2021, actually, and they were like, you're going to be the artist for Warner Brothers. Pandemic still goes on. I get a call at the beginning of, I guess it was 2020, and then 2021, I get the call, and they basically say, hey, man, pandemic, I'm sorry, we're cutting 5. And you're on the chopping block. And I was like, well, there goes my music career. You know, nobody's going to touch me in town with a 10-foot pole. And I was like, man, what am I going to do? And so I turned to my wife, and we have 2 kids at this time. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta provide some stability. So what do you want to do? And she goes, I don't want you to change a thing. She's like, you were made to do music, and we're going to support you 100%, and you need to keep grinding. And I was like, all right, that's all I needed to hear. And so I started throwing some music up on social media, on TikTok and stuff. And my wife comes screaming in the bedroom, and I'm sleeping. I'm not a morning person. And she comes, and she's like, Ryan, wake up. Look at TikTok. And I look, and I had put Salt, Lime, and Tequila up on TikTok the evening before, and it had 1 million views overnight, then 2 million, then 3 million, then 6 million. And it just connected. It was like when we wrote that song, we wrote it in the middle of the pandemic on Zoom. And the reason we wrote it is because I had just walked upstairs and my children were screaming downstairs, and the tension in our house was on another level, and we had hit our like pandemic moment. And so they said, what do you want to write? And I was like, I don't know, something just to make my kids stop screaming and for us to have a little bit of like relief for 3 minutes. And so I said, just something to take life with a grain of salt kind of feel. And then the other writer said lime, and the other writer said tequila. And we laughed, and we're like, wait a second. We were like, that's a song right there. And then the best ones always fall out real quick. We wrote that song in about an hour and a half or 2 hours. And it's changed my life. It's been the little song that could, and y'all were some of the first ones, if not the first ones, to jump on it. So thank you so much, and thank you for continuing to show this Florida boy some love. If you guys know it, sing along. Sally, feel free. Come on, girl. It's called Salt, Lime, and Tequila. Boys lost that game on Sunday, gotta work a double on Monday. I wish that stack of bills would go on and pay themselves. And that glass looks half empty, I fill it up, don't let it get me down. If I know one thing, you gotta take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila, it all gets to fading with one. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 margaritas. Throw 'em back and watch 'em wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila. Ain't much worth stressing over, let it roll right off your shoulder. Time flies and life is short, so why not have one more with a dash on the rim? Pour it strong, mix it in. When it don't go your way, take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila, it all gets to fading with one. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 margaritas. Throw 'em back and watch 'em wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila, yeah. Just a dash on the rim, pour it strong, mix it in. Yeah, you know what they say, take it all with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila. It all gets to fading with one, two, maybe three margaritas. Throw 'em back and watch 'em wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Yeah, lime and tequila, yeah. I said salt, yeah, lime and tequila, yeah. Tequila! Guys, thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for watching. And seriously, go chase your dreams. Go figure out what makes you happy, and just crush it. Don't give up, y'all. It's worth it in the end. So again, thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. And give it up for Tommy over here.
That's what I was waiting for. Yeah.